Hey everyone, my name is Tommy. Welcome back to my hobby channel. And this video is going to be the first of hopefully a recurring series, maybe monthly, we'll see, of just Rippin retail. Basically, you know, I drive around a lot for work. I got to go to stores a lot. I've found some places around town where I live that have been getting a decent supply of you know, a wide range of retail products, as you can see here. So I picked up a couple different things. I just want to check them out. For now, this is going to be presented as like multiple products in one video. If anybody has any feedback on that, please feel free to comment down below. Maybe we could just, you know, do shorter videos for each product across 1 month. I don't know. We're just going to see how this works. But this was all retail that I got in August of 2025. As I'm recording this, it is like, you know, late September. I think today's the 24th, September 24th. I've already got some stuff this month in September that we'll be doing in much earlier in October, probably the first, like, you know, weekend of October, right around, excuse me, not Halloween, but the first. But yeah, I'm going to quit wasting time. I've already spent a minute and it's going to take a while. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to start with the 2024 Panini Prism. Hello, Boo. My dog just walked in the room, and I'm sure some of the cats are going to follow. This is probably going to be the worst. I don't even want to say ROI because I don't want to sit here and pretend like there's any sort of like return on investment when coming to retail. I just want to have some fun opening some different products. I'll be honest, I've never been a big fan of football Prism or like Select. Just kind of like a personal preference for me. I like some of the older school looking stuff like Score. But there was a lot of these sitting on the shelf at 40 bucks. I'd imagine there's probably still some there, even though I bought these like, there we go, no more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs, 24 cards. And we're gonna do the rip and stack, and I'll probably just blow through most of them. Geez, Spencer, come on. But yeah, I don't know. Never. Oh, there's a Bonix. Cool. Might move the rest of these boxes off once we start hitting megas. I'm just flashing all the cards on the back of the packs. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I've had a lot of fun ripping a lot of hobby, I guess, mainly on this channel. I do still enjoy hobby boxes, but I just want to do like different. Ooh, there's some colored stuff. I just want to do some different stuff. Not so much MMA related, even though I've got still a bunch of MMA laying around to rip. It feels like it's got a bunch of cards in it. I don't know why. So, you know, we'll just kind of see, but I want to change it up, give people something kind of new to watch in terms of what I present. Yeah. All right, I've got the rest of the stack over there, kind of down low. You can see that. I'm going to just fly through these first packs. We got a T-Law, Trevor Lawrence, Manuel Forbes, Jaden Hicks, into a Jalen Warren. I don't know why I thought his name was spelled with an I. Jalen with an I, but it is not. These are the retail, I believe, orange. Okay, yeah, these are the lasers, not the discos. Set that aside. Pick up, I'll leave the kid reporter to cover that. So we're going to kind of fly through some base here. 5 of these, Quinyon Mitchell, rookie card. 5 of these orange lasers per box, so that's kind of, I guess, what you're looking for. I don't think that is a prism. I've got the worst ability to tell what a prism is and what is not. Michael Pratt, rookie card. Oh, we got a hit. Spencer Rattler. Patch. There we go. Okay. Or not a patch. I guess somebody was ranting on Twitter about that. That is, you know, a napkin, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Somebody had a great breakdown of not from any specific game or event. I don't care, whatever. It is a mem card. Looks nice. I will say, I think as of this recording, Spencer Rattler is 0-9 as a starting quarterback and could potentially set the record, which is, I think, 0-15 for Deshaun Kaiser. So, chasing the wrong kind of records. Chris Jones. Laser. And then Schultz, Kittle, and Jogo. This is the tight end stack. Jimmy Johnson. Whoa, I don't even know we can get Coach lasers. Jimmy Johnson laser as a resident of Texas. Yeah, go Cowboys, who just lost to the Bears, and everybody's not handling that well around me. I'm okay though. Go Bucks. Herbert, LeVar Arrington, DJ James, Dallas Turner rookies. So a couple rookies out of the lasers, which isn't bad. And I guess that is a silver parallel. Adam Vinatieri, Kirk Cousins, and an LT silver. Kind of was wishing it would be got a rough edge up there. That's okay. That's okay. And then a Bo Nix Fireworks rookie card. So, okay, cool. I guess if you're going to get an insert, make it a rookie. Would have been cool if that was the silver. But I guess for a blaster, 24 cards. I'll include Bo Nix as a hit right there. So we got silver LT, Dallas Turner rookie, Jimmy Johnson laser, which nobody's going to care about. Chris Jones is good. This is a Spencer Rattler. I didn't even know this is a rookie. So rookie mem card. Quinyon Mitchell and Jalen Turner. So, you know, hey, not a bad rookie box. Not, I guess, the rookies you kind of want. But hey, you know, you got to start somewhere. I didn't hate that blaster as much as I thought I would. But we're going to go right into Score next, which is honestly a set I love. I love Score. I'm not going to lie. It's the set that I collected as a kid because I could afford that kind of stuff. And I like big sets. I like building sets. So Score's just kind of right up my alley. It's not always about, you know, like big, financially, you know, successful investment type hits. I just like cards, you know. And that's kind of what this retail section is going to kind of be more about. Not so much chases as it is just like, you know, looking at products. I kind of like how they split that. Here's one side. 150 cards. We're going to have to blast this if I want this to be anywhere close to under a half hour. So real quick, we're looking for ultra rare inserts, including top 100, mystery rookies, and step ahead. Look for rookie signatures green. So I guess green is the retail. And real quick, if anybody, there you go. Of course, make sure it's empty, so. But we don't have any more time to lose. Looking through empty boxes. So yeah, you know, NFL season is kind of underway, which, you know, I can see in the release of retail how they're putting out a bunch of last year's retail right before the season, hoping, you know, to get people interested, or, you know, in terms of the baseball, this is this year's stuff. But if they had any stock last year, or, you know, I guess Score is usually one of the first releases. Oh, I didn't really see much about Score hobby boxes. Those can usually kind of be hard to get because I guess there is like a dedicated Score, you know, community out there that does hit up Score. It's usually a lot of rookies like first autos or something like that. Bunch of rookies. I'm gonna keep praying that I can get these in a timely fashion. Just raining packs, empty packs on these packs are weird too. This is almost like more of a plastic pack than you usually get. Ugh. Trying to rip it so I'm not catching corners on any of these. My God, I hate these packs. This might be the worst part about Score. These weird plasticky feeling packs that not wanting to give way. So with the first, I guess with these first two real types, there was no like guaranteed autos or anything. I don't think any of these have a guaranteed auto. So there's that. You know, we talked about that a little bit on the hobby versus retail with Topps UFC Chrome this year versus last year. Last year they had the guaranteed autos. This year they didn't. I'm still trying to look to get some more those Chrome Mega boxes because I do want to check that stuff out. The price on hobby boxes is going up a bit, up like $280 or something. So like to see some more of those hobby boxes. I think I can still get them off Target's website. But alrighty, we're gonna take a look at the base for the first pack, and then Malcolm Starks, Kobe Grant. Hey, there's a Ray Lewis. I don't think, yeah, red's probably just like the retail Chris Long. And then we're just gonna start mowing through. But yeah, it's an older style look, Arenas Williams, which I just like. I mean, you know, there's just something about it. Something about it. I like Devin Neal, Curtis Rourke. That's a name I've never heard before. And I watch a substantial amount of football. Throwbacks, Bucky Irvin. I like that. That's a cool looking card. I'm going to set that aside just for me. And I think it is the retail red. As you can see, the score logo on there is red. So that's nice. That's nice. Andre Stevenson, Trent Dilfer. That's kind of funny. Bass, Doug Williams. Shout out. As I guess we're getting into box number... or pack number 3, Jalen Milroe rookie. So the rookie QB box. League leaders. That wasn't a rare, I don't think. Just kind of setting stuff off to the side. That's weird. Rashid Shaheed. I don't know why that always trips me up. Jordan Addison. He's finally coming back from suspension, I think. Trey Tucker, Joe Burrow, unfortunately going down with a big old injury. Sorry, I'm going to set some things aside real quick. Kind of try to keep track of what we got going here in terms of like hits or something. I don't know. It feels like I'm doing something. And I'll have to go back afterwards, but we need to mow through this. Big old stack of base. Dave Casper, that's a throwback. Damian Martinez, rookie for Seattle, and Landon Jackson. I do like these throwbacks. Damn, they all got Bucks throwbacks. I'm gonna have to collect that set. There's a Cam Ward rookie card. I kind of like that. What is? Ooh, it's got a. I don't know if I could show that on. Got a big old print line right there. Wee, couple of them. This is a throwback. I don't remember what year this would have been. This would have been. Like, I'd have to look. I don't know if that's like 88 score or what. But that's kind of cool. So, insert or throwback Cam Ward rookie, Michael Williams. Mike Allstott, shout out to the great. Rashid White, still factoring in. Russell Wilson. Yeah, when I was a kid, as we get a Pat Bryant and Eric. I cannot say that. Ayo Minor. I know that's not how that's not how he pronounces it, but that's a hard one for me to say. Jackson, what is this? Kyle Williams. Why is this backwards? Because it is numbered to 399. Kyle Williams, wide receiver for the Pats. Was not expecting to see a numbered card. That's kind of cool. Eric Dowdle. Starting to see a couple of repeaters, which is going to be expected when you've got this many cards in a box. Derek Harmon and Kelvin Banks rookies. Ooh, Earl Campbell, legend. Aubrey, Zay Flowers. Ken Houston down. How many times you see just a black and white only picture on a card? Kevin Winston Jr. and Jaden Blue, who has not played for the Cowboys yet. Neighbors, Sack Attack, and that Chris Boswell is a retail red. Alrighty. Moving down to J.J. McCarthy's second year. But technically his rookie year, I guess. Good luck with that name, Princely. I like the first name. We're gonna punt on that second name though. You know. But Mikael Williams, I think that might be a repeater. Garrett Wilson. I don't know how you have a Jets throwback. That doesn't really throwbacks. I don't know what we're doing there. George Kittle, retail red. Chop Robinson. That's a good football name. So is Jatavion Sanders. Jalen Carter, second year, I believe. A couple of second years, cutting it up. Harold Fan, tight end. He's actually having a decent start to the year. Raheem Sanders rookie card. Getting some targets from old Joe Flacco. Calvin Noy. And then we got a Gene T rookie insert, which is pretty cool. So that's like two of the top rookies in the class coming out of this box, which is pretty sick, as I try to ding the corner as best I can there. Failed though. Good on me. And hey, Doug Williams red. So, okay, there we are. As we round out, now I still got a little bit. Still got a couple stacks left. A couple of backup quarterbacks in there. Nico Collins, C.J. Stroud. Trying to get something started. They're 0-3. Mason Graham rookie. I don't know if that's a. This must be a mem card with Jason Beck, who is protecting. We'll go ahead and C.D. Lamb. He got hurt. Cowboys are struggling. Hey, there's our guy, Princely. That's kind of weird though. It's retail red, and that's I don't have to check the other ones. I feel like the lettering and all the other ones are red except that one because they couldn't figure it out. So Geno Jones, Cooper DeJean, Tyler Lockett. All right, flying through the base, and I guess we get another retail mem card going on. TLE. Tommy loves everybody. That's what that stands for. Trevor Lawrence zoned in. There we go. Okay, T-Law. Read this morning that he leads the league. Since he's gotten in the NFL, he leads the league in basically just staring down his first read, which is not great. Okay, enough of football. We're switching up to, this is last year's 2024-2025 NBA Revolution. Look for the Kaboom Horizontal Mega Box exclusive Cosmo and Storm parallels. Yeah, time to gear up for a little bit of basketball season. Hey man, Spurs coming up. We got our first game is October 26th, which is like a Sunday, and it's at 1 p.m. going right up against NFL. But with all, there's a lot of talk around San Antonio about a new, hard to call it a facility, but just reorganizing our downtown to be more of a, major city feel, including the Spurs down there, being back kind of closer to the Alamo Dome, using the Alamo Dome for year-round events, having a convention center kind of connected also. There's a lot going on. So we're all kind of excited to see how the first year of De'Aaron Fox and Wemby and Dylan Harper now, Stephon Castle. I mean, we got a lot of pieces. Now is where it's all gonna kind of start coming together. So we'll see how it goes. As we get a Mavs Luka Doncic card, that hurts. Sorry if you're a Mavs fan. I've always respected the Mavs as an organization. Speaking of, that's another one. Fred VanVleet towards ACL out for the year. That's tough. I don't respect the Rockets, but I don't like seeing guys miss years of their career with injury. That's super unfortunate. So I hope he gets to come back next year. Hey, there's a Spur. We'll get to him in a minute. And here we go. First pack. I really like the look of Revolution NBA champion Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I've always thought this is super cat. I'm usually not a fan of like cards this busy. There's a Legends Magic Johnson. Harrison Ingram, not the Spurs rookie we were looking for, but that's okay. We got a Spurs rookie. That's a Storm, and I don't know if blue is like the retail version of that. But I really like the look of these cards. For one, sorry, got to kind of stack up all them hits over here, all them retail hits. All right, Stargazing. That's an insert, I believe. Kristaps in there, and then on some Celtics. Another Spur, Devin Vassell, Lauri Markkanen. He's almost been a Spur like 5 times. Zach Edey, is this a Storm as well, or no? Just just a rookie. He actually had a surprising year. I did not think he'd be able to get up to NBA speed, but I was wrong there. So glad to see him having some success. You start flying through these. Joel Embiid, Zach LaVine, Ewing. I like these legends. Kind of cool that they've just got their own. And then Reed Shepherd, which is a good hit. I don't know why I saw Reed Shepherd and my mind made that into Rasheed. But I was a big Rasheed Wallace fan as a kid. So I don't think that's just a... Yeah, it's just a new wave insert, so that's pretty cool. Jalen Williams and Fred VanVleet. So, finish this mega. This is a mega with probably some of the least amount of cards. I don't know. Okay, we got a lot of high number draft picks in this box. Not a bad box for draft picks. Oh, Kawhi Leonard. Oh, jeez. Former Spur and current scam artist? I don't know. You tell me. A lot coming out. Shout out Pablo Torre. Learning more about Kawhi and Uncle Dennis every day. Vortex. John. And we'll close this out. There's the Luka and LaMelo and Cade. Got a lot of big names as we hit LeBron. Maybe the biggest name. Okay. Not there you go. Okay, so the rookies on the retail side, leaving a little be desired, but got a lot of decent rookies out here. A lot of second and third year guys too. What else we got coming up here? Dominique, legend, Chris Paul in a Spurs jersey, no longer a Spur. I forget where he ended up, but we appreciate all his hard work coming in here, helping us out. Hello, Bancher will close out. That is a Heartwood Legacy. So, alrighty. Let us move as I put those into the wrong pile. We are going to keep it moving with Topps Chrome. And this is the first box of baseball cards I have ever opened. I've been following baseball for a couple years now, getting more into it as a sport through daily fantasy and stuff. And yeah, finally, getting a chance to rip some baseball. Keep an eye out for retail exclusive Chrome rookie autographs, green refractor parallels, as well as many other vibrant Chrome color parallels. We'll see about that. There's some of the new names. And then that, I think you can look at the MVP buyback, which are going to be coming up shortly. So we'll have to look out for anybody who might be in the MVP chase. 300 card base set, Chrome from Top Series 1 and 2. Speaking of Series 2. And we got 10 exclusive X Factors in the box. So this is the first one that came with a little bit of... My cats love those little pieces of foam. Packs keep sticking out. We got packs coming out for this. It feels like this pack is glued in there. What's going on here? There we go. It was not glued in there. It was kind of stuck oddly on the security tag. Alrighty. So, the closest team to me professionally, being here in South Texas, would be the Houston Astros, who I started to follow when I started to get interested in baseball. Coincidentally, around 2017. So, yes, I know. There's nothing I can do about it. Bad timing on my part, I guess. I guess I should have been around more for the Bagwell years. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not backing down now. They are currently hemorrhaging games left and right, losing to the Athletics to fall out of the wild card race completely. Trying to hold on to a wild card hope as we start to close out the season in late September and get ready for October. I personally don't think they'll make it, and if they do make it, they definitely do not deserve to make it. It's been one of those years. It's been kind of the same thing they've been dealing with, is injuries and no pitching. Just a complete lack of bullpen depth. And nobody to call up. I mean, it is what it is. I think they hung their hat hits on guys like Cole and Scherzer coming, or Scherzer, not Scherzer, Jesus, Verlander, coming in and, you know, trying, but they have not been able to hit on any young pitching as of late, and it just kind of show, I guess, these games kind of wear on through the season. So there's an Adam Mazur rookie card as I try to hold these upright. Joey Bart, Emmanuel, I believe that's Class A, and there's, hey, Jeremy Pena, who I like. He might be my favorite Astro at this point. Let me kind of set the hits aside. Drew Thorpe, rookie. Yu Darvish. Lane Thomas. Oh, that's, hey, Yordan Alvarez. We got ourselves another Astro who unfortunately just went right back on the DL. Twisted his ankle so bad it looked like he broke it coming across home plate. Rough stuff. Tauchman, I believe it's Mike Tauchman. Low-key been fun to start for the White Sox in DFS this year. Tyler Stevenson. Lars Nootbaar. Great name. Billy Cook, rookie. Okay, getting some Pirates action. Pirates and Astros. Cameron Misner, rookie. And Kyle Tucker, former Astro. Now, killing it with the Cubs. So, is that Freddie Freeman refractor? It is a Freddie Freeman refractor. There we go. John Kensky Noel. I can say that name because I've heard other people say it a bunch. Power players. Adley Rushman, who I think is in AAA. I don't know if he's on a rehab assignment or what's going on with that, or if he just got called back up. But these power players inserts are sick looking. I really like that. I might be more of a fan of inserts in some sets than I am, you know, of anything else. Mike Trout, is that Gallant? DJ Hers, Carlos Correa back with the Astros. Trey Sweeney, rookie. A lot of rookie pitchers. That's going to happen to you in baseball. Oop. Josh Bell, Luis Garcia Jr. And there is a Masataka Yoshida. I don't know which one. That's not the X-Factor. Obviously, I forget which one they call that. It's almost like a dragon scale look for Panini Select. But I don't know what Topps calls it, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. Zach Wheeler. Future Stars. Okay. Is that a green retail? I can't tell. Or if those are just all green. My cats are making a hellacious noise in the room next door, and I hope you guys can't hear it. There's a Royce Lewis refractor. Little ding on it. Francisco Alvarez. That bone is not a refractor. Nico Horner. Kind of a Ray Wave looking. See, again, they don't say refractor. I guess like it just a refractor's just a refractor, and then, you know, it's not like parallels in Panini where it just says prism. Hey, Pete Alonso, refractor. There we go. That's a refractor. He's having a good year. Okay, that was fun. Kind of tailed off hit-wise in these last two, but who's to say we don't get something cool out of this? A big old giant monstrosity. So this was the last one sitting at the Walmart I walked into. At a Walmart that I'd say baseball is probably their least popular. It's one of those baseballs since like a long time at certain locations, because you know basketball might be popular, football or whatever. So I don't even know how we can get this out without knocking my camera over. We're just about at the half-hour mark, so we're gonna try to burn through this. I'll have a 40-minute video that nobody wants to watch. Okay, I see what's going on here. There we go. Getting caught on some of the packaging. This is insane. But like initially, this would be like the mega. Like if I was a kid, this would be like the coolest way that I could get baseball cards. I don't care about a box. This is like it looks cool. I just kind of want to see like what comes out of these. I assume these are all just like retail packs. I guess you got to be smart enough to open this thing. This could be a problem. I don't want all the packs to slide. That's exactly what they want to happen. You got to have room too, not straddling this tripod. Oh, there we go. So outside of the packaging, this seems fun. Alrighty, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs of Series 2 with a pin. We'll save that one for last, and I guess we'll take a look. Is this? I thought this was in a pack. This is not in a pack. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on here? Okay. So there's this bonus card. It's a Paul Goldschmidt big old Mondo card. Big old Paul Goldschmidt card. I have to set that on my scale. What one does with a Mondo card. So, and along with this P. Goldschmidt, I don't know why this was in there. If this is just like a, well, we'll have to see. We will see here shortly. And I'll save the pin for last. Okay, Polly. The cat has found all the fun stuff. Making a mess in front of my cat. Oh yes, Polly, you can play with all the packs. It's just like a holiday for him. There are some people out there who don't like retail, and I get it. You know, for the money you spend, you want to like try to make sure you're guaranteed a hit. You're getting a lot of base, but not everybody can go out and just like grab hobby boxes. At their will. I've got a video coming up. I'll kind of explain a recent experience I had at one of my LCSs that might make you not want to go buy hobby anymore. And sometimes you just want like a quick grip of something. You know, I'll be honest. I thought in terms of like what I'd get out of these boxes, NFL Prism was kind of at the lower end of that. I'd actually have been one of the better things I opened today. Who's to say? Maybe comment down below if you have a specific box or product that you'd like to see today. If there's any retail that you'd like to see in the future, it's just I don't want to cheat and like order retail online and be like, oh yeah, but, you know, this is stuff that I'm seeing like on shelves around me, kind of out in the wild. That is what more this is for. So, alrighty. Josh Rojas, Mike Burrows, Santander. Just gonna kind of Reese. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry, bud. Luis Angel Acuna. I believe that's Ronald Acuna's brother. Christian Walker. He's had an okay year for Astros coming in. This is something I'll need to know more about. I don't know about like backwards cards and short prints. Although this is obviously a bespeckled individual, so appreciate them turning that around for me. Made that easy. I'm gonna have to stack that base right there. Royce Lewis insert. Alrighty, Garrett Mitchell, Max Muncy. That's kind of cool. Mother's Day card for Minnesota. I wonder how many of those they did. If that's just like it's kind of nice. It's the kind of a cool way to present a like team checklist. Brandon Rogers, the officer, he's had a decent year for the Tigers. The Tigers, unfortunately, are the other team in the AL that are imploding like a dying star right now. On their way to just praying they make the playoffs. Walter Pennington, Mason Miller, Gold Cup. So, I don't know if that higher series means anything or not. OPS leaders, Kyle Schwarber. Insert with Ketel Marte. Here's a future stars. Willie Abreu. I don't know if that is. Luis Peralta, Christian Javier, John Singleton. Oh, if he's on the Astros and in the organization anymore. It's Billy Cook rookie again. Got that out of Chrome. Garrett Cole insert. Edouard Julien. Kyle Freeland. Joel Musgrave. Connor Gillespie. There's a Wyatt Langford Gold Cup card. Having a decent year for the Rangers. So I don't have a second team, but Josh Young for the Rangers and his brother Jace did grow up 2 doors down from my grandmother, apparently, while their father was the coach at the local high school. So there's a Tomoyuki Sagano. I don't know why this is backwards, to be honest with you, other than it looks kind of, it's not a refractor, but Emanega, again, with a cool looking insert. I like that. I like colorful inserts. These kind of inserts, not so much, but Rhett Lauder, rookie card. Seth Johnson. Boop, boop, boop. I'm kind of sticking. DJ LeMahieu. Oh, I don't know if these bespeckled are specific to this kind of box or just retail in general. Somebody can let me know that down below. That'd be great. Collins. I don't know if those are, so these might be the higher numbered. I don't know if those are like shorts. I know Top says something weird with like the numbering and the short prints. I just don't know if it varies like by year or something. But I know some of the higher ones are shorter print. So again, I kind of like these team card checklist looking. Oh, this isn't a checklist. This is just a team card. Okay. All right. Okay. Nestor Cortez. And we're picking it up, guys. We'll finish here strong shortly. Zach McKinstry. Oh, hey, that one's pink. I kind of like that. None of these are numbered, but Jared Duran. Jordan Lawler, future star. Kumar Rocker. Had some time in the big leagues this year, but I think he got sent back down. There's a Wyatt Langford again. Sally Stick for the Padres. That's a team checklist card. Grant Holmes. I didn't know that was his rookie card. I thought he'd been in the league. Brendan Rodgers. Okay. I don't know if he got hurt this year or what happened with him. Oh, that's the one thing. Baseball, it's still a very long season for somebody like me to follow. I've been, consistently building DFS lines, things like that, but in terms of like following teams and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I'll get you in a couple weeks when you guys stop losing or something. So, and another team card for the Royals. Kyle McCann. Oh, my cat's starting to spice up a bit. Introduced my third cat. And although things are going well, I'm not turning these back around. There's a Spencer Strider. Jurickson Profar. Sean Burke. Okay, cats. Almost done. There's a Yamamoto rookie, I believe. This rookie? No, it's not. It's 7 year. Alrighty. I guess last couple things to check out would be the silver pack. And we'll end on the exclusive pin. What's going on in here? Johnny DeLuca. Dominic Fletcher. Josh Smith. A Cardinals team card, which is not what you want to see in these packs, and a Milwaukee Brewers team card. All right, well, not the best silver pack. We'll take you guys out on this. If you guys watch this whole 40-minute video, I really appreciate it. This is definitely more retail than I plan on doing on a usual basis. I pretty much got September's. It's a lot shorter. Got some like hanger boxes, things like that. So this one was kind of big, doing a big first. Who's that? It's a Braves Matt Olson pin. Okay, there we go. Braves Matt Olson pin. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully the next one is much shorter. We'll also kind of be playing with how we present, you know, retail that we pick up across the month on the channel. But until next time, guys, I appreciate it. See y'all later.